How's it going, everybody? It's been some days after splitting my head. Oh, I just wasn't right mentally. Like, I couldn't, it was hard to accept going to work and realizing that I still had a concussion and that I just couldn't get those thoughts out of my head. Like, I was super antisocial and I just took a break from social media and everything, and literally was just feeding myself at least 4,000 calories a day of just extremely high carbs. So 800 to 1100 grams of carbs a day while trying to get rest, because every night, even if I was getting over 8 hours of sleep, it wasn't enough. And so it was just a really hard slam. It really just like rocked my whole mental and physical state. Like, it really just hit me hard. And with the rain and my bike still not being here yet, like, I haven't gotten to ride. I have my track bike put together now. I cruised around on it yesterday. It was kind of nice, but I haven't went out and done any rides in a week and a half. So no exercise whatsoever. I got my tattoo yesterday. First session of my black sleeve. I'm blacking out my whole left arm. Josh at Old Republic Tattoo did a phenomenal job. I'll post his Instagram down below if anybody's in the Sacramento area and wants to get a tattoo. Josh is a great guy. He's been tattooing for a little over 20 years. He's worked with everybody in the area, and he has his own little studio going on. It's called Old Republic Tattoo. Huge Star Wars fan, so when you go inside, you'll notice all the colors are themed by the Old Republic Star Wars. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, so if you know Star Wars, you know what that stuff means. But anyways, I am off today, so here's my tattoo. It's healing. It feels like I have a cast on my arm because it's solid. It's like super solid and stiff, but solid black. Like, Josh did an amazing job. So I'm gonna go up to here just after New Year's. And then eventually I'm gonna do this right arm, wrist up to shoulder, solid black, and then solid black to here and have open space. And then I'm just gonna kind of go from there. And then all the tattoos that are bad on my body that I've always been unhappy with will be taken care of. I have an artist I trust, so I'm really stoked to have that confidence and trust relationship with Josh. Yeah, I've also been like reading a lot, so I've kind of just been focusing on like keeping everything in order as far as like work and whatnot. I've been working a lot. I worked like 55 hours almost this past week. So I was working a lot, so I just decided to take a break. I was pumping out a good amount of videos for a little bit, and then I was like, oh, like, your head's not right. Like, I just really needed rest. I didn't have like the mental energy. With sugar or water or not, I still needed the sleep. And so I just, anytime I got home, I would sleep. I wouldn't post social media or anything. But so I'm still waiting for my frame. I ordered new stuff for my bike, so I wanted to share that with you. I also wanted to share this 2,500 calorie smoothie that I got for you right here. 2,500 calories. So 12 bananas, 340 grams of sugar added with 20 ounces of water. Super good, super fueled, keeping my recovery good for my tattoo, whether it's exercise recovery or if I'm trying to have my body heal, like from the tattoo. It's my arm's a little swollen. I'm just getting the calories in, resting all day, but having that food into my body. I got new derailleurs. The front one's not here yet, but I bought a rear mid-cage derailleur instead of a short cage, since I'm rocking the ultra climbing gears for those epic rides that I'm going to be doing this year. And then I got a really special surprise. I've showed a couple of friends early, but I haven't showed you guys. So I didn't necessarily need this, but I wanted to treat myself. Since I've been wanting compact cranks, I kind of went all out and got compact cranks. 2017 Dura-Ace. So stoked. 175 mil crank arms. with a 50 tooth chainring 34 on the inside. The new Dura-Ace 2017 compact crankset. I was looking for the Stages power meter crankset. They were sold out on the site. It was $1,100. To be honest with you, I probably would have bought it on the spot because I've been looking for the crank arm, the Stages crank arm. You can't find it anywhere. I can't find it anywhere. But that's going to be in the near future. I think that with all the riding I do, even though I'm not like training, I like to watch my power, and therefore I can kind of like just train myself to hold certain powers and kind of go from there and just gauge how I'm feeling. So when I do go race, like, it'll just be fun. I like really like looking at a climb that I've done and then realizing, oh, you averaged 240 watts for 54 minutes on this climb and you beat your time by 5 minutes. Like, that's good to see, because then it's like, oh, well, what if I was able to hold 300 watts for 54 minutes, but it wouldn't be 54 minutes, it would be like in the mid 40s, or I can get that KOM of 48 minutes if I can hold 300 watts for that long. So it's just cool to like look at that kind of stuff. So I got the Dura-Ace cranks and I'm really stoked to use them. I'm just waiting for my bike frame to come. So that's in the process still. It doesn't happen overnight, even when you have amazing sponsors that are taking care of you. I mean, they got to go through steps to do that too. It's not like it's just free. Somebody's got to pay for it. But yeah, so really quick, last thing, I just wanted to touch base. I've been telling you guys about this like adventure tool that was gonna get, and I decided not to do it because even with the help of sponsors and people helping me out tremendously, it was still gonna cost me like $2,000 to $3,000. Yeah, about $3,000 at least, a minimum, to get I was gonna get a cross bike. And I really, 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 really want a cross bike, but I want that specific one, you know, and it's just not really what I want to do. It's not that important of a goal right now with Thailand coming up and all these other things that I want to do. I really want to focus on getting on my road bike and doing some epic adventures over the winter. I have a couple of big rides planned for the Festive 500 for my birthday. My birthday's on Christmas Day, and New Year's Day is Jeroen's birthday. Jeroen, you all know I interviewed him previously. He's been vegan since he was 16, so 14 years, and the guy has Everested like multiple times. Super strong, and is just dropping weight, and really good guy. So we're gonna do a birthday ride. I throw a birthday ride for him on his birthday on New Year's Day. Since I don't celebrate holidays, I'm gonna do a big ride on Christmas if I have my bike, because I'm gonna let my kids celebrate with their family, with their mom, and then I am gonna do a birthday ride for Jeroen. So we're gonna have a killer Festive 500. It's probably gonna be the biggest Festive 500 I've ever done, and I've done it every year. But I'm really excited. I'm just like waiting to get back on the bike, and if I don't get my frame and then get it switched out with the parts in time, I'm probably gonna just do a bunch of miles on the track bike, but just like no hills, so no like super epic rides. But yeah, so that's what I've kind of been doing. I've kind of just been low key trying to like just keep my head straight, because that smack on the concrete really shook me up, and just I haven't experienced something that epic happen with my body in quite some time. Like, I haven't been on the road skateboarding for shooting a video or getting hurt like that ever. Like, getting hit by the car last year on my bicycle, getting T-boned when I was on my bike going through the windshield, like, that didn't even phase me a quarter of the amount that smacking my face on the concrete did on Sunday. So it just was really hard to deal with. I probably should have just took the whole week off of work and then maybe tried to ride my bike. But it was just so weird sitting at the house by myself for that long, and then even going to work was weird, but at least I had people to interact with and I was like moving. So my body felt good that it was thankful to be moving, but I could have worked less. I definitely could have worked 30 hours instead of 55 hours. I would have gotten that much more rest. So, yeah, I'm going to a really cool spot tonight with my friend Lexi from work, who went plant-based, And so she wanted to go to the vegan taquiera. So I'm really excited. So check out that video and tell me what you guys think. I'm really excited to try the carne asada tacos. Hopefully they have them. And she's going to be buying tamales that are already pre-made to take home to her family to show them that it is possible to make tamales without lard. So look out for it.